Hmm. Why is it being like this? Josh, I was having some problem. Hold on. I had to having a problem here with my connection. Hold on. I think it's yeah, hold on, Josh. I think it's much better now. Hold on. I'm trying to find you. For some reason it's acting funny. Hold on, Josh. Just stay right there with me. Okay. I just sent it. You should have it now. Check. Why you won't allow me check? You see it? Yeah, it's just acting funny this morning. To even open the thing, it's acting funny. Okay, you got it? All right, connect. Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the first annual Liberian Choice Award. It's the ultimate celebrating event awards that features competitive, popular Liberian artists this year with special performances by May Myers, D-Money, TG Famous, V-Love, Free Bensar, and Punch Line. Your special guest appearance, Honorable Henry Pedro Costa. Official MCs and hosts, your star power, Cecy Maintain, and DJ Finest. Your red carpet host, African Bobby. All sounds will be provided by DJ Stella B, DJ Rufus, and DJ Gam. Our special global guest, MD Luther Rahman Hemu of Bangladesh. Well, don't miss it. Join the Liberian Choice Award this year, Saturday, September 4, Labor Day weekend. Venue, the Franklin Junior Auditorium, 4801 Franklin Avenue, this 1 hour. Red carpet start 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Award ceremony, it is 4:10 p.m. to 8:10 p.m. Your ballroom celebration, Baymount Hotel, 8:30 p.m. to 1:15 a.m. 6221 Willow Creek Avenue, this 1 hour. Grab your tickets. $75 United States dollars. VIP at the door is $100 United States dollars. Regular $35 United States dollars. At the door is $50 United States dollars. So come, let's celebrate this year our first annual Liberian Choice Awards.
I said, honey, have you heard about the Global Net TV?
Oh, yes, sweetheart. I read about them. At GlobalNet ITV, they provide superior television services with endless selections of TV channels and many options to include live TV.
That's a great news.
Yes, they provide news, entertainment, premier sports like NBA, American football, major soccer leagues, movies, and favorite TV shows with endless content and no service interruptions.
Sweetheart, is that all?
No, they also have adult content included with parental guidance. Also, check out their 6-month plan for only $96 and their 12-month plan for only $176. Wow, honey, isn't that a great news?
Yes, but sweetheart, how can we get in touch?
Yes, you can contact us at 226-946-1090 or visit our website at www.globalnetitv.com.
I swear
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Yeah, it's late now, so.
All right, yeah, all right. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners home and abroad. It's good to be here with you on a lovely, wet, very wet Monday morning.
Okay, what news in town?
Well, there haven't been anything much for this weekend in Liberia. Yeah, we can just wait for any trending issues before we start to hold it for another 1 week. But there haven't been anything trending this weekend.
How's the vaccination? Are people taking the vaccine?
Well, I can speak for that because there haven't been much publicity on how if people are responding to taking the vaccine, because the Ministry of Health and the the people at Enfield are not giving us more information about that. So I can speak about what are people are going for vaccine.
Let's talk about the vaccination, but what about the COVID cases? What's the COVID situation like? I mean, we haven't talked about it in a while. Is it doing? What is it? Are we just have we become adjusted to it, or is it that it's not as bad as it was a few months ago? What is it really, Bobby?
Yeah, because there haven't been no update yet on the website of the National Public Health
You
Institute.
sure you checked that? There's nothing there.
No, there is nothing there. Since the last time we talked about it, there haven't been any. They are not giving information again, like putting up statistics on how, where, how much people infected with disease or the virus rather. There haven't been no information, so I can speak to that. Up now, they are doing is putting up information where you can get a vaccine and why you should take this, why you shouldn't take this, blah blah blah. That's all they are posting there for now.
Well, even if the situation is improving, they still have to inform the public. We still have to have information on how many people are undergoing treatment, how many people have successfully completed treatment and have been discharged, how many people have it. You have to keep providing data. That's how it works. You have to keep providing data because you don't want to make the that COVID is over. Well,
Yeah.
if it is over, then you still need to inform the public that it is over. Or
Sure.
but you can't just not provide any information. It doesn't make sense. You got to say something. Say something to the public. The public deserves that. Again, it stems from a place of incompetence. Because you can't sit down there and not say nothing to the public at all. It makes no sense. Now, let's talk about the situation on rice. I see people writing on Facebook that rice is the price of rice has gone up, and that rice is scarce. How true is it? Do you know anything about that, Boka?
Well, the rice importers are calling on the government to, have some, meeting with them on the issue about the the taxes that is being imposed on them at the port and other places. So they're calling on the government to have a meeting with them. If not, really, we haven't experienced it yet, but from now to the end of this week or the middle of this week, we'll start to experience it if government doesn't meet with them.
No, wait. Let's be clear, Boka. Experience what? Right now, the price is already up. The price is up right now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you talking about? Experience what?
Well, I'm talking about scarcity, and there will be no rice on it. Yeah, there will be no rice on the market.
Okay.
Yeah, there will be no rice on the market because the government, if the government don't meet with them and discuss on the importation of rice and the prices, the taxes attached to it, if the government don't settle with them, they are telling the government will back off, will sit and just relax and look at you guys on how things gonna be played like. And if it is like that, Liberian gonna suffer it because if there's no importer importing rice, then we the Liberian gonna suffer it.
They will import rice, but I don't say that. Look, the problem here is for a period of time now, the rice importers have been wanting to increase the price of rice. In order, according to them, to remain profitable. They say the price has gone up, the cost of importation has gone up, and the government has refused consistently to allow the importers to increase the price. So that is their point. So I think this could be, this could be a part of their ploy. This is part of their strategy. But it's true, rice price has gone up. Now, folks, for those of you watching and listening, you can just share with us how much is it for price of rice in your area. Everybody is saying it, The price of rice has gone up. A 25 kg bag which is what most people buy, has gone up. And so there is rice in the country. It is not the scarcity. It is not scarce as yet. If you walk up to a container, a store, you will find rice. But they're increasing the price because they've been wanting to do that for a while. And the government has been very reluctant to consider that move by their importers of rice. But they're not going to stop bringing rice back. Nobody's going to stop doing that. They make too much money from it to stop bringing rice. But they're going to increase the price, as they've already done. So it's a very critical thing. I think the government needs to sit down with them and discuss with them and see how they can avoid that. I'm told it's already $3,000, 3,000 Liberian dollars for a 25 kg bag of rice. Now, what was it before? How much was it before? How much was a 25 kg bag of rice? I would like to know that. I see people keep saying 3,000 Liberian dollars. What is the exchange rate now, Boakai?
170, 171. All depends. The buying rate could be 172, but it's
okay, so let's do the math. 17, we'll take the higher number. 171 divided by 3,000 Liberian dollars. Okay, I'm sorry. That would be 3,000 divided by 171, 3,000 divided by 171. That's what? $17.54. Okay. But it used to be $15.
and we used to buy it for $15, $14.
Yeah. It used to be $15, $14. Now it's $17.54. Somebody say in Grand Cru it's $4,000. Well, I mean, you all on that side, we know what's up. So it used to be $14, but now it's $17. Now, Poakai, it's a lot of money for people, Poakai. For the Liberian people, this is a lot of money. Extra $2, an extra $2, increase is quite a lot. I feel sorry for our people. Now, the GSC report is out. I have a copy of it. The audit report into the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. Now, you all may recall it was a Costa Show that went all out with the recordings and all that stuff on the GSC. And that forced the president's hand to suspend the managing director of the Water and Sewer, Dwana Kamara, and surprisingly, the comptroller, who, according to these exposures, these things that came out, was more or less the whistleblower. But of course, he too was surprisingly suspended. And the president instructed the GSC to conduct an audit. The audit was conducted. The audit report has been released, and we have a copy of it. And I have not had the time to read the audit report, but I have it. Now, from what I've been told, the audit report concludes that there was no foul play. From what I'm also told by those who have read the report with comprehension, they tell me that there are inconsistencies in the audit report, in that the audit report states that there were discrepancies. There were things that were not consistent with the laid down regulations and requirements, but then it goes on to conclude that there was no foul play. I mean, Baga, you say one thing, oh yeah, things were not done the right way, things were not done according to the book, but there was no foul play. So, but I will wait until I myself personally read the audit report before I make any judgment or determination. So I'm not going to go out on a limb and quote someone. So today is a new chapter in my life. I start graduate school today. My master's degree today, August the 30th. And yes, my graduation ceremony is still October 3rd, but I'm already in school. School opens today for me, Wilmington University. That's where I'm doing my graduate studies. And it's a brand new chapter. And I'm excited and I'm looking forward to it. As I told you all, I wasn't going to wait. I was going to hit this thing bam, bam, back to back. And in 18 months, I should have my master's degree in leadership and administration. Of course, I'm not doing foreign relations. I'm doing a different program. I changed my mind, as it happens all the time. So it's a new chapter. I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to it. My graduate studies begin today, August 30th. 18 months from now, God willing, I will have my master's degree. Okay, so later on in the program, Cecy Meeting will join us, Liberian entertainment, Liberian entertainment industry. One of the gurus in the entertainment business. She's the chief patron, the organizer of the Liberian Choice Awards, which will be happening in Des Moines, Iowa, over the weekend on Saturday, the 4th of September. I will be up there in Iowa. My team and myself will depart Delaware, and Pennsylvania, of course, to go to Minnesota on Friday the 3rd. September the 3rd, we will be in Minnesota, and we will spend the night in Minnesota, and then on Saturday, the 4th, early morning, we will drive to Des Moines, Iowa. We will attend the maiden edition of the Liberian Choice Awards, and we will then return to Minnesota early morning of the 5th. That will be Sunday morning, and we will then stay there and attend the 50th birthday celebration of Madam Annie Boy, one of the stalwarts there of the Liberian community in Minnesota. Will grace the occasion. We will then we will return on the Monday morning, the 6th of September, back to the East Coast. On Friday, we will attend the meet and greet of Madam Annie Boy's birthday thing. All her guests come in. We will attend the meet and greet for a while. We will also honor an invitation from Vodiga. That's the Vonjama Development, the Vonjama Development Association, Global Development Association. We will attend their event, their meet and greet on the 3rd. That's Friday, and we'll also try to show our face at one of the events on Saturday, the 4th. Yes, so basically, we'll be quite busy in Minnesota as is the case whenever we visit. Now, folks, that's it. Now, listen to me, folks. I have something I'm gonna tell you. I don't want to drop it on this show. It's a bombshell. So I'm gonna drop it in an exclusive podcast. Something juicy later on. As we always do here. So now, listen, folks. Yesterday, while I was sitting in church, of course, my phone is tucked away in my jacket pocket. After service, I reached into my pocket, pulled out my phone, and I realized that, a source had just dumped a pile of documents, bombshells. Let's put it that way, right? On me, lots of information. I mean, I've got tons of documents. I've got invoices. I've got the contract agreement. I've got this. I've got that. All on Bill Traore and Bill Traore and Kanio Baibala, conflict of interest, blatant criminal violation of the law. I mean, just multiple violations, Wakai. Multiple violations. I mean, it's just nasty. I've got a complaint from a company. I've got this. I've got that. It's just bad. Bill Traore in bed with Kanio Baibala and others, and the controller at the National Port Authority. I mean, you're talking about hundreds of thousands of US dollars, Waka. Hundreds of thousands of US dollars. I've got invoices. I've got payment amounts on the invoices. Of course, the dates of the payments. It's just terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. So today, I'm going to release the first bombshell, not on the Costa Show, not yet, right? Of course, we're going to drop it later on. We're not going to drop it yet. We're going to drop it later. It's just bad, bad, bad. I mean, these guys don't respect the law. They just do absolutely anything. Of course, you know what Bill Traore depends on. Bill Traore knows that we will do nothing to him. It's just very, very bad. For Kanio Baibala, the vice chairperson for the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, to be engaged yet again in this blatant act of corruption and conflict of interest is just unacceptable. Just terrible stuff. And so I'll be dropping the first bombshell today. Not on the program this morning, because that's not how I like to drop bombshells. I like to drop them in the afternoon. Yes, in the afternoon. So we're going to drop the first one today. And, we're going to cut them up into pieces. We're going to drop them little by little. It's just too bad. It's just too bad. And sadly, nothing will come of it because Bill Traore is involved. He's in it. I mean, you have a situation where Bill Traore sets up a company, and he has 60% equity in the company or shares in the company, and he awards the company a contract without any PPCC, absolute disregard for PPCC, and then he awards them lucrative contracts. In some cases, they're invoicing the National Port Authority for services they did not perform. Can you imagine? Your company is invoicing the entity for services that did not perform, that other people did, that put users perform for themselves. But you are still writing invoices and you are paying yourself. Okay, you're paying yourself money for services that you should have performed for the companies that use the port, but you did not perform the services. But you're still invoicing. You're still invoicing the National Port Authority to pay.
Yeah.
You work with Roots FM, and you set up your company, and without any bidding process, you award yourself the contract as the manager. Then whatever machines you have to perform that service breaks down. What do? Now you tell the clients of Roots FM to provide that service for themselves. They have to go through the inconvenience. When they provide the service, then you go ahead. The service that they provided for themselves, then you still invoice us to pay you. Huge sums of money. Then the service, the customers, right to inform the management that we are not happy, that we have to provide services for ourselves, then you're still telling us to pay. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, boy. It's just too bad. It's just too bad. It's just too bad. So look, you know what? So later on today, I'm gonna. It's gonna be a crazy day for me. I've got a couple of Zoom meetings to do. I've got some school work to do today and all that kind of stuff. I got some. Henry is moving to. He starts K2 today. It's a big day for us too. So his mom and I we're gonna go to his school for the orientation and all that kind of stuff. I've got a lot of stuff to do, but I'm gonna find some time this afternoon to drop the first bombshell. And we've got documents. Can you Bala is sending messages. His WhatsApp messages he's sending to ask about the payment. Amen. When you're paying the money now, that invoice we submitted for the 59,000 or for the 100,000. When you're paying the money, I've got the screenshots of the WhatsApp messages. Can you harass LSCC boss or deputy boss harassing the port authority people to hurry up and pay the money? Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And I got all the invoices making requests for the different payments. Okay.
Wow.
My man, Liberian, a hell of a country. Oh, Liberian, a hell of a country. It is just extremely sad. Very, very sad. Now, there's something we talked about the other day, but we didn't go in depth. Yes, oh my man, we are vindicated. Oh. We are vindicated, my man. Yeah. Rodney's here. Frontbench did a story too. Frontbench did a story on this. But man, the things with God, they're just bad. My man, the boy gets saying they eat money of our guy. They form their own thing. They just get a set contract. And they be collecting money. Even when they don't provide a service, they stay paying themselves. But that's the one I don't get over. You don't provide a service for this month and next month, 2 months, but you still pay yourself. Jesus Christ. You still pay yourself for services you did not provide for 2 months. You still paying yourself. Talking, my man. Oh, God Almighty. The corruption is just too clear. Talking. It is just too clear. Kanyo, I give up on you, Kanyo. Built our power ever since, but you, Kanyo, you keep proving yourself. I mean, how can you be LSCC boss and you're still doing this? How can you be LSCC boss and you are a criminal? Deputy LSCC, the executive vice chairperson, and you are such a criminal. Kanyo Bala. You see, Kanyo Reddit, my man. My man, when you're paying the invoice, when you're paying the invoice, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. It's sad, oh. It's very, very sad. It's very, very sad, Walker. It's very, very sad. Now, the other day we were talking about LEC, folks. This rice thing, Walker, we're going to go to the phone lines. We want people to call in and tell us, the situation with rice in their area and all that kind of stuff. But we're going to, before we do that, I just want to say this. The other day we talked about LEC, Walker. And you know how LEC is dear to our people, right? Yeah. I mean, the price of cement to the same way. Sorry, I forgot. What are you for? Thank you for bringing that up. Cement. Walker, do you know that? Cement price is going up too?
Wow.
Yes.
I've spent for a long time, so.
Yeah. Oh no. I mean, we need to keep up with these things. Of course, we will not always know these things because we're not, I mean, but it's going up. So it's not just the rice people that are increasing their prices. The cement importers are also increasing their prices, and that is not a good thing. So we're going to talk about that as well this morning. We'll ask our people to call in and tell us what's up. But we were talking about LEC the other day. And when we watched the American ambassador lament about what's happening at LEC, the power theft, which is an internal syndicate happening at the very highest level of the corporation. One of the things the American ambassador did not say, which was strange, and we want to highlight this, and this we want to bring to the attention of the American ambassador. I'm going to assume that the ambassador does not know this. The ambassador said a lot of things, all of which is true.
some of which I have no idea of, I knew absolutely nothing of. For example, the ambassador said last year alone, LEC lost $220 million in potential revenue due to power theft.
Yeah.
And technical losses. $220 million. That is over 45% of our national budget. Imagine that, folks. Now, so here is the point. What the American ambassador did not say, however, is, and I'm going to assume he does not know, is that we talked about it, but I don't think we were emphatic enough. I think we're going to talk more about it. What the American ambassador needs to know is that there are attributing factors or contributing factors that lead to power theft. Factors that lead to power theft. These factors, I see Cecy meeting join us much earlier than the time. Much earlier. I have to tell her. She told much earlier than the time. But so we'll take her later on. But you know what? Get the politics out of the way. We'll come back to you later on. Yeah, we'll do that. So you join us later. Okay. You should. Okay, so we'll take you later on. So, here is the situation, folks. The American ambassador did not talk about the reasons why a lot of people steal power. He didn't talk about the fact that people struggle to get connected.
Yeah.
The fact that LEC always tells you there are no meters in town. There are no transformers. There are no cables. There are no this, there are no that. The American ambassador didn't say that. He didn't say any of those things. Now, it is important for the American ambassador to know that the folks at LEC are extremely ineffective. I think the number one reason why people steal power, I don't have any data to back this up, but I'm going to go on a limb and say this to you as somebody who has experienced this personally when I was in Liberia. The time it takes to get LEC to connect you, the usual no meter in town excuse that they gave you.
Yeah.
No transformer in town, no LiPo in town, no wires in town. That story, those excuses, if I'm not mistaken, now I might be wrong, but I might be also right. There's a high chance that I'm right. That is perhaps the number one reason why people resort to stealing power. Now, there is no justification to steal power, to steal electricity, but when people struggle, wait for many months or years and can't get connected, legally connected, some people are becoming impatient and they resort to having someone illegally connect them. So I think the American ambassador needs to sit down with the LEC management and say to them that you are doing a terrible job. If you say you want to make money and you want to avoid people doing illegal connections, that means you're going to have to invest in LEC to ensure that LEC is very efficient and effective, that they shorten the response time. When you have trouble, you call LEC, they will take forever to come. So it's a problem. And this problem began with LEC because LEC is slow and LEC is ineffective. And that is why a lot of people resort to stealing power. Now, I spoke to a friend. He's in the United States, yeah. He works in the sector. He's an engineer. We'll try to bring him on the show. Mr. Mokro Sakor. He studied cybersecurity, works in the energy sector here in the US. I think he works with PICO, one of the electricity service providers in the state of Pennsylvania. We're going to bring Mokro on the show, perhaps on Tuesday, tomorrow. We will also bring the Mr. and Mrs. Weah and the chef, Mrs. Joyce Matol Weah, and her husband, Mr. Goss Weah. They're going to be our guests tomorrow morning on the program, talking about Lopu's Kitchen, a Liberian-owned, they run a restaurant. I mean, like an online restaurant. They run a kitchen where they cook great, all types of Liberian African cuisine, and they merely freshly preserved, freshly properly packaged in amazing packaging straight to your home, and it's amazing. They're going to be our guests tomorrow morning on the program. I've sampled it. I've savored the food. And it's great. So I just wanted the American ambassador to know that LEC is the problem. LEC is the problem. If LEC was effective and efficient in its service delivery, the situation of power theft would not be as bad as it is. There would always be bad people who want to steal power. But if LEC did a good job, we would not be having this problem. But LEC does not do a good job. They're terrible at what they do. And that is the truth of the matter. There is no way around it. Now, Baga, we're going to go to the phone lines. We want to hear from people on this issue of the rice, the price of rice going up. We want to hear about the price of cement and all that kind of stuff. The Liberty Party folks have issued a statement. Their statement says that the chairman, Mr. Ability, and the political leader, Yumbly, they've met with the advisory council of the party, and the advisory council is mediating between the two leaders of the party to try to reach an amicable settlement. It looks like, as far as the Constitution is concerned, Musa Ability seems to have pulled up. He seems to have pulled up a heist there, because the National Elections Commission has accepted and endorsed the Constitution that Musa Ability submitted to them. So I don't know how Yumbly is going to overturn that, because the NEC has said they recognize the copy of the Constitution Musa Ability submitted to them. However, they are mediating to see how they can bring this matter to an amicable settlement. We wish them the best, and we warned them from the very onset when the situation began to brew within their party. We said to them that it was unfortunate, and that if the matter persisted, we would be forced to talk about it as it is our job to do, because it became a public matter. It was out there. There was no way we were going to keep quiet on the matter that was already out there in the public that they themselves have brought to the fore. And so, but now that they've decided to go in-house and discuss their business, we're going to wish them best of luck. And I say so genuinely, because I care about the Liberty Party. I have many good friends there, and the founder of the Liberty Party, Councillor Bromsky, he was a good man, and it would be a shame that the party he founded and did so well with would be embroiled in this brouhaha, which is very embarrassing. Very, 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 very embarrassing. So we're going to go to the phone lines now and take some calls. And also want to hear from people about LEC. Share your experiences with us. What is your experience? How long have you been waiting for a meter? How long have you been waiting to get connected? And how long did it take you to get connected? Those of you who are lucky, after a long wait, a painful long wait to get connected to the grid. So tell us. We're going to go to the phone lines later on at 4:40 a.m. in Eastern time, of course, which would be 8:40 a.m. Cecy meeting will join us on the program to talk about the maiden edition of the Liberian Choice Awards, which will be happening this weekend, Labor Day weekend in Des Moines, Iowa. where I, your humble servant, will be a guest. Now, let's go to the lines, Boaka. Let's take some calls there. As I said, later on this afternoon, I will find some time to drop the first bombshell, and I will publish some documents to prove what I will be talking about. Nasty corruption there, perpetrated, being carried out by Bill Traore and his henchmen, Kanio Bai Bala, and of course the deputy comptroller at the National Port Authority. Let's take some calls, Baka.
Okay, the phone lines are open 0770-102-186-0103-83 102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 I don't know what you make of your, 2 resignations again this morning from Senator Darius Dillon office.
Well, I expected one. Well, I expected both. So I had heard, yes, you're right. So Abel Blackie or Plackey, Abel Plackey has resigned from Senator Dillon's office. Abel Plackey was the political officer in Senator Dillon's office. Abel Plackey is a member of the ANC and
member of the ANC or United Party? Which one?
Abel Plackey is ANC. Yeah. I've seen his posts. I've seen his comments. They're all ANC. Yeah. I was surprised. Really. I was. Just as you are. Abel Plackey, I thought he was Unity Party. He used to be. But I saw his comments. I saw his posts. I was like, Abel, suppose comments was. That's politics, Baka. People's interests change. Politics is that's how it is. Nobody was born to stay in one party or to stay in one relationship forever. If they feel it's not making them happy or it's not benefiting them, they have the right to move on. So yeah, Abel Plackey, which is the name people can say Plackey, is Abel Plackey. So Abel has resigned. Now many of you don't know who this guy is, but he used to work for Dillon. He was political officer. And then Ulysses Bashu. Ulysses Bashu actually is I think vice chair. He used to be, I think he still is. He holds a vice chair position in the ANC. And he used to be the administrative assistant. That's the second person in command in the office. He's left. Ulysses Bashu holds a vice chair position in the ANC. Now, Boakai, Dillon has already announced that he's supporting Joe Boakai. The ANC folks are not happy with Dillon. You've seen them attacking him, right? All over the place. Of course, the Dillon, many of them usually support. Now, all of them attack him because he doesn't support their candidate, which is intolerance. Now, they don't talk about how. No. They want everybody to support Cummins. Once you don't support Cummins, then you are a traitor, you are a nasty crook, you this, you that. So they've been attacking Dillon. But that's what they do. But Dillon doesn't care. So I did not expect these two ANC guys to stay in their office. I'm not surprised at all. Bashu holds a position in the ANC.
But Costa, that surprises me that you guys will be in a collaboration or because you disagree on something that you start to resign from office that you fought for in the past to get it established, to get it to where it is today, that you start to resign. I just can't understand.
My man, seriously. Because you're not a politician, so you will not understand. Yeah, politicians, that's how they operate, Walker. Yeah, so they don't want to be. They will not be in they know, because they want to make it look like everything around Dillon is collapsing. You see, your political opponents, once you are not supporting them, they want to make it look like you are falling. So having these people resign, having Martin Kola resign, having Ulysses Bashu resign, having all these other people resign, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it look like everything in Dillon's office is collapsing. That's it. Yeah. So they're resigning these jobs because they know what they're depending on. I mean, like Liberia is very tough right now. There are no jobs. There are no new jobs being created anywhere. to see people resigning from their jobs is because they're depending on something. That's it. And you read the letters of resignation. I read Bashu's letter. I read, Ulysses Bashu's, Abel Plackey's letter. And they're saying nothing. They're not saying Dylan did anything bad to them.
No.
They just want to go. Yeah. Because their interests no longer align. Dylan is no longer a good person to work for because Dylan supports Joe Buckeye and not Cummings. He said, Buckeye, that's the way it works. People are like that, Buckeye.
Yeah, more people never knew that Abel was a Cummings or ANC supporter. For me, all I know him to be from day one. I
knew Abel all along, Buckeye, just as you did, to be a unity party man all along.
Yeah.
But Abel now supports the ANC, and there's nothing wrong with that. It is his right, and I will defend that right any day. So when I saw a post and I read a comment, this is how I knew Abel had switched. I came across this post and I saw Abel's comment under the post, and he said, yes, Cummings should be the center bearer of the CPP. That's when I knew. And then initially, I thought it was a fake profile or it was a pseudo profile. Well, of course, Abel Plackey is not somebody that somebody is likely to create a fake profile in his name. He is not politically important. He's not really important. I mean, come on. I don't mean to put him down, but I mean, he's who really, he's just, nobody knows him like that. No. So when I read his comment, I went and verified whether it was his page. Yes, it was his page. So I said, okay, so Abel switch. Okay. Well, it happens. It happens. Don't forget now, Abel was in the office with Martin Kohler, who supposed Cummings.
Yeah.
And with Ulysses Bashu, who supposed who? Cummings. So you don't think they could have been talking to Abel all along to try to recruit him? Exactly. That's no thing, boy. So my man, politics. Now politics. So nothing wrong with them supporting Mr. Cummings. But everything is wrong with us supporting Buckeye. I see the ANC people running all over the place playing my old recordings when I opposed and viciously opposed Joe Buckeye in the first round of the elections. They're playing it all over the place. What Costa said, I always say this to you. You spend your time to talk to your 50 viewers on Facebook about what I said years ago. You don't spend your time telling people why they should support your candidate, but you spend your time telling people this is what Costa said about Buckeye. Like the man and woman they are loving now. The woman will say bye thing about the man. But the two of them in love now. They're not getting married at all. Then all your own job, you won't be telling the man, my man, ain't you see the woman yet? They tell you, oh, I don't love it. She will say, you broke man, you cheap man, you this, you're not getting nothing for yourself. The man, the woman, loyal, they married now. They get children all day. You there telling the man say the woman just talk bad thing about you. A late piggy. The boy get children now all. So what are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to accomplish by telling the man what a woman should say about him? You're wasting your time. Some of the people who work for Cummings now, you should see the things they said about Cummings during the elections. Yeah, you should see the things they said. So it's politics. Kamala Harris is vice president to Joe Biden. You should see the things Kamala Harris said about Biden during that Democratic debate. You should see the things. So you got your late 50 viewers. We are on 6 different platforms. YouTube, SoundCloud, MyTuner, the website, TuneIn, Facebook, 6 different platforms. That's what we are on. We're doing 60, 70, 80,000 views every day. Go see the numbers. They're there. You only on Facebook, you get 50 viewers. We're on Facebook right now. You go to YouTube, you'll see us there. You go to MindTuning, you will listen to us there. You go to MindTuner, you'll listen to us there. You go to Tuning, you'll listen to us there. You go to the website, you listen to us there. Then later on, we're gonna post the video, the audio to SoundCloud. Then there's 6 different platforms. Yeah. 60, 70,000 audience a day. You get 50 viewers. For you to use the time with that, those 50 viewers you got to tell them why they must support your guy, you won't use that time with your 50 viewers. Then see someone be speaking series and telling the Liberian people, I let us see the ANC supporter then who been in America for so long, they be talking. You know what they can highlight? They can highlight, they know what the Liberian people need. Look, let me tell you something. You don't understand the Liberian people. Someone just stay in America for so long, you have no connection with the ground. You don't understand the politics on the ground. Thanks to Facebook Live, you can sit down on Facebook and you can talk to 50 people or 75 people or 100 people if you're lucky. And instead of you trying to sound more Liberian and appeal to the people, you can sound condescending. Like you know what they need. Like they don't know what they need. I saw the other one last night with 50 viewers playing my OO tips. And then he tell the people, say, look, no longer. And people like Costa will not dominate no more. And where they used to be able to tell you whatever, and we never had a voice. Now you get 50 viewers, you make it be more. They may get 50 viewers, the man tell the people say, Costa that will never be in control no more. We now have a voice too. We can change the narrative. I say, oh my God. The man get 50 viewers, he didn't make it be more. We on 6 different platforms live. Thousands of people listening live. The man talking. I said, let's take some calls. So when you got your 50 viewers, your 100 viewers, then the thing that people hate that when you talk with a Liberian man, you pass to the ear. When Liberian man does not believe in you, when a Liberian man does not believe in you, when you talk, it can just pass through the ear. They don't want to listen to you. You sit out in Atlanta or you sit out in Minnesota or wherever in America, you don't got no base on the ground. Nobody know you on the ground. Then you want to tell that Liberian man, say, look, we're coming to change your lives. We're gonna make the country great. We're gonna bring investors from abroad. What thing you said? You're gonna do what? Now JMV. So they don't want to hear you. Look, you don't understand these people. I have learned these people, and I fall down with them, and I get over there, and I learn these people. That I know the Liberian people very, very well. I know them they're my ABC because plenty of them, and I interact with them. I've been there over 10 years, going on 11 years. I've been interacting with these people. Don't consider and be talking like you don't got no connection with them. They don't know you, nothing. Then all you do, you just sit down somewhere and say, no more. The likes of Henry Costa do not dominate anymore. Now we all have a voice today, and we can tell you, we want to fix the country. We want to change your lives. We want to make sure your children's future will be okay. We don't need it. We are okay. We live in America. You see, look, they don't even know messaging. You be telling Bogart, look, Bogart, I'm here to change your life. I'm going to make sure your kids have a good education. My son, Henry Costa, does not need it. My son lives in America. He goes to good school. Your children are suffering. I'm here to help you. That's why I'm bringing this fine candidate for you. This man will change your life. He'll make everything great for your future generation. So I see the man you bring in. So you see how condescending that is. So you just think that you don't want to know what the man needs. You just tell the man, say, I want nothing. I don't need anything. You don't want suffering. I'm living in America. I got my 401k. I got my good job. I got my benefits. I drive a nice car. I that. Liberian man will not listen to you. You talk like that to Liberian man, he will not listen to you. You talk all you're talking, he will not listen to you. You do not connect. The reason why you get 50 viewers and 25 viewers, some of you can sit down in your car to do live video. And we can go live and we can get thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Go watch my old video that I just did a few days ago. 48,000 views, 45,000 views. Go find another Liberian who can just sit down here. One. Hey, one, and get yourself one and talk and get 45,000 views or 50,000 views. Go find somebody. You know why we get all of you? We connect. 145,000 people follow me on my personal page, the highest for any Liberian. 145,000 on my personal page. I say the sponsor thing. 145. You know why? Because we connect. The only way Liberian man will listen to you is when you connect. That man knows when you talk about his problem, he knows that you connect with him. He knows that he can trust you. He knows that you got his interest at heart because you not do things that he know. When you get trouble, he will run to you. You will talk for him. But you sit there and look, we've been living here for 15 years. We don't need a job in Liberia. I don't need a job in Liberia. We are very, very important, and we are okay. It is you we are talking for. We feel sorry for you. You all are suffering. My kids never have to live in Liberia. My kids never have to live in Liberia. My kids, they live here. They got good education. Their lives are okay, and we are bringing Mr. Cummings to change your life. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this work for you. All the corrupt politicians in Liberia, all the useless people. Joe Biden needs to be retired. They ain't gonna sit down. He has no this. He has no that. Okay. Well, we hear you. Let's go take calls. You don't understand. They say I'm arrogant. They can say that me the arrogant one. But when you look at people and tell them, say my life is better. I'm okay. I don't need no job in Liberia. You can't even pay me. You know how much money I make? You know how much money I make? Then they say, I don't want arrogant, Obaga. That mean arrogant. They're not arrogant. When they talk down to the people whose votes you want, you talk down to them. Your children ain't better than that. Your children will never live in Liberia. You're all that nonsense. Then he tell me, then say, vote for this guy. We bring him. He's very clean. He's better than all the other people. He's a very nice guy. Vote for him. Okay. All right. We hear you. But the paper we want. Let's take some calls. So your messaging is bad. And they will not listen to me. I'm giving you free advice. I've been doing this thing for 11 years. Your messaging is bad. You're condescending. You do not connect. Nobody on the ground can look at you and recognize you and say, oh, that man. Nobody knows you. I can stay here for the next 5 years, or I can stay here until 2022 or 2023 and go to Liberia. When I get to Liberia, thousands of people will still come out to receive me like they did the last 2 times I went. You know why? Because I paid my dues. Now, the one when I thought they said arrogant, but when they talk about how much they're making, how they don't need nothing from Liberia, how they die, it's not being arrogant. I pay my dues. The people know me. I connect with them. They know me. They don't know you. We have 50 views. Let's take calls. Okay.
All right. So let's take our first caller here this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Pakai. Good morning, Costa.
Yeah. Your name, are you calling us from?
My name is Thomas Kume, and I call from Cardwell. I want to thank you so much for the show. You know, more like for the rice issue, rice is being sold around here $3,100. Yeah, far way more than the price it used to be. So that's the price of rice here. And then the EDC issue. You know, Costa, for me, one I think a couple of the reasons why we've had power theft. When the EDC guys came, they hired some of the young guys around and trained them. Those were the guys who passing oil in the community, planting the light posts and running the wires and stuff. Now, most of the guys are not working with the company, and then they are in the communities. So they are the ones doing these connections and power thefting. Sometimes they go to you, they say, okay, yeah, let me connect you, and they pull you up. If EDC have put a program in place where the guys are still going to be around cutting contracts with them, I don't think they're going to be languishing or in the community. And sometimes they go on the field, they want to go and disconnect you. They leave the guys who did the connections. So if you get arrested, the people who are connecting with other people, then we'll see how the power theft. Because how we are as an individual, I can't claim the pool. Only the guys have been trained to claim that pool, they know how to do it. That's my thought. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. 077-0102-102-86-010383. 555 102 102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Now take Noah Zhao Gibson. Good morning, Noah.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, leader. Good morning, Black Eyes. This is Noah Zhao Gibson.
Morning,
and I'm
morning.
on Jakarta, district number 2. Pastor, anyone say that you are arrogant, they do not know the definition of arrogance. Because to be very honest with you, your popularity is increasing in this country every day. All right. Let me give you an example. Let me say you're arrogant. People like us who never used to like you before. Were we your supporter before? And let me say this, I'm supporting you because you have pledged your support for Joe Walker. You can even withdraw your support for Joe Walker today. I remain your supporter. I've said this countless number of times on this platform. And I mean it what I said from my heart. Nobody put on that to my throat to promise what I have said. Because my support for you is out of conviction and passion and love. Because I've seen most of what you used to speak at the time against, and we were against you, and they manifested. So those who think that you don't have the number, you got 50 views. Even some of us, the follower of Costa, when we say we're going live, we'll get more views than you. Then you don't want to say you got the people that Costa sat over there and commanded thousands of people to free Justin Taylor, who is a partisan of your own party. So what the voices that you have then Costa that you could not have done that to have free Justin Taylor. So that's not the issue. But Costa, here's the point that I want you to understand. Maybe you are aware, but you didn't want to say it. Now, the allegation made by Ben and Ayure about the changes in the CCT framework was proven in a meeting that was held with Better Casa on Friday. And as I speak to you, there have been unanimous agreement to withdraw the framework of the CCT that have been tempered away by evidence, and that takes place today. They're withdrawing the framework from next. Mr. Yure allegation was true, and we knew who did it, and we'll come out with a person in very soon. And the right issue, right, is up here. It's $3,000 now, around $1,920. It's $3,000.
Noah.
Thank you.
Noah.
Yeah.
I want to understand. Are you still in the office of Senator Dillon?
Yes, I'm still in the office of Senator Dillon. Thank you for bringing that. Costa, Jada Placky is member of the Unity Party. He's not a member of the ANC.
But that comment, but Noah, that one I knew. But someone that comment you wrote somewhere, my man.
Of recent, I was coming there with that just together. They had some people meeting on something we are exposed here. He is a member of the Unity Party. Let me just make that clarification for you. Yeah, I'm still Noah. If I will leave,
hello.
The first person I will be informed will be Costa. Well, I'm not thinking about leaving yet. I'm still there.
Noah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, but hold on. That's what I've always known. That Abel is a member of UP. But Braga, I was confused when I read that comment that he wrote, saying that he supposed commies for the standard bearership. Yeah. So maybe others have not seen that. He needs to clarify that. Because it was actually his Facebook page. But we know people can tamper with people's Facebook account, right? But I read the comment and I did some digging and it was his account. So, but I know you're UP man, you know. But anyway, let's take some more calls there. In 10 minutes, we will take Cecy meeting. Let's take some more calls there.
Now take this person. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Mbaka, and good morning to our leader, Pedro Costa.
All right, welcome.
Let me say, you guys hear me?
Yes,
you're live.
Very loud and clear.
This is DJ Lumet. Costa, let me say thank you. Costa, you know what you just said. Normally, that what people can do, and I wanted to say this before, but thank God it came to my mind now. The allegation that you leveled as the guy said that Joseph Walker would not be Joseph Walker is for those guys going to sit down and cut that part and say you're listening to Costa. You're listening to what Costa said. Costa said Joseph Walker when I mean someone says something and you're trying to get it out that what they say were not correct. Normally that what they do,
When you come there, why you are putting a guy say, oh, you say, okay, you need to retire. You will cut that part and go play. You say, you need to cut that. What's the putting back out? Anything cut that thing, you. They say that they are very smart, and some of those that are not wise, that don't follow you, they will say, listen to Freedom FM, listen to the other FM. They will podcast on Costa thing, you. They think Costa men are supporting Boga. Let what you say. But now you're quoting someone. That's the reality. That is what they always do on a station. And those are part of the Banana FM. But I know we are not very detailed about that. At the end of the day, we know who Costa support and we know who's behind.
I support Joseph Boga.
That's 3, 4, 5. Even you get fat out of you say you're not being trusted. Like problem when they let you. They not let you go all you can and you finish. When the problem raise you up from the very first time, you see that you can help them. You can't help them when they get to know that if you can join them, you could kind of person, they will never follow you again. I don't care what happens, but we can never win election yet. Except now the regulation will be very bad for them.
All right.
Because nothing they can do. Yeah, the respect moving up. Respect is up. And today they said they arrested the country. They went there with a TV camera showing warehouses that arrest them. But why the government cannot control the respect? And people just saying on their own. Local will remain the leader and will continue to follow you and will continue to spread your message. Thank you, this vote.
Thank you so much. Let's take some more calls there.
All right, let's take somebody on this line. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, how are you, Baka?
I'm okay. Your name is joining us from?
I'm Vanny calling for other side.
Okay, welcome.
On to the LUC issue. For 2 years, 8 months now, it is 4 years that LUC didn't say our to have all register. We have register my meter 2 years, 9 months. I'm not getting my LUC. I'm not
Can you imagine that, Bugger?
Jamaica Road, to be precise. And to come in and his father, let me be bold to you. I never feel Robert or John we have presidency. And if coming temper with whatsoever the CPB won and the Liberian people won, the honor man, definitely, my Azere group that from West Point, from Kalakan, from Joe community, we will go and present ourselves to George Weah presidency for 2023. Period to that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
People Valley, you will not have it. You will not support Joe. So don't worry. Let's take some more calls there. JMB will be the stand-up bearer. The thing is just clear.
Good morning.
Morning, brother. Good morning, leader.
Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Mo Johnson, calling from somewhere around Morgan. You know how you do this weekend? How was your weekend, brother?
I'm trying. I'm trying, Momo. Thank God.
Let me say this. If someone was sick in a new car or in a new or phone, and they say leader doesn't have the voice, doesn't have the numbers, so we who support the leader, we have no follower than some of the look. For the first of all, God will leader appear on the 24 hour on my platform from now up to now. I have no follower than some of you. So what did I do? Let me say this to one of you can put it clear. The Council of Central in the Republic and around the world, we will support. Yes, and it's easy to you on a call, you are you would have baboon. You too should support this program. So let the people go. So we are here, no, we are getting stronger than ever before. You know, long life.
Thank you so much, Momo Johnson, for calling in. All
the people in Dylan's office who are loyal to ANC will leave. Just watch and see. Now we need to find out why Abel Blackie left.
My brother.
Yeah, I'm okay. Welcome.
Thank you. This is Harris, and I'm calling for this. Look, those people then that feel that they want to continue our UA, they're wasting their time. Number one, they're not going to jail for anybody yet. Their religion now been closed by anybody. They are not being chased out of the country. Nobody knows them. So for us, we know what our youth stand for. This man, I mean, it qualifies this man to be anything above that before God. No politician I can put my hand on Chappie boat beside our Europe because I see some of the things he has do for us, and I see some of the personal thing I've been affected because of. Just we have a lot of employees today. He have been reduced a certain number because what he's paying for. I mean, even if the next day today he come in the country today, people will go sleep to the airport. I will be one of those who will go sleep to the airport because of him. I'm not doing it because Heaven Costa are doing the cost what he sent for up to the day. So people that comparing themselves with him, people that see that they're going after he is Senator Dillon, they're wasting their time. Because Senator Dillon is just somebody that, like when people know what he's there for, what he stands for, the thing I bring to leadership, the people know. So we are not stupid people. So I want to ask one question. So those people that are resigning because they CPP primary getting closer, coming one compete from the Senate directorship, and people that he saying them are like matching class a lot. So now when Kumina goes to Senate director, he lose. So you are continually supporting them because after he lose, he will be in the president of brother to select. Who will be the running mate to him? So if Kumina then select the running mate, so Kumina continually paying people matching class, the other people that resigning that. And because they have been paid by Kumi. So thank you for following the time.
Thank you so much. Now we'll take somebody from this line. Good morning. Your name, where you calling us from?
2 more calls, Baga, and then we'll take our guest.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning, Waka, and good morning to Leader Pedro Costa. My name is Mommy S. Foley, and I call from Jacksonville.
Welcome.
No, thank you for the wonderful show this morning. Kumi desperation will destroy a political life. The only way Kumi can become president of this country if he agree to go and pass running to the Waka. Anything less than that, out of the picture. Because young folks are coming off, brilliant, smart, intelligent, that want to become president. So if Kumi decides to be planting a surrogate in a CPP, thinking that it will give him a nomination, if today, one for pay, the CPP split, everybody go their separate way. It will be United Party and CDC in the second round. So where will be Kumi? But who are parting Kumi? If Kumi really have be a pastor, if he can't be a pastor, he will stay in the political atmosphere. But where I should play my game and get to the president, it's easier than my one contest. He put Kumi on the ballot box. Many of the party will not support Kumi because Kumi betrayed them when they needed Kumi the most. 2017, they said Liberia was pregnant with an evil baby, and that baby needs to be aborted. What happened? They said they were neutral. They refused. Only 3% where eminent citizens are supposed to be opinion. Very nice UA, MMP Costa, and Daro Dillon. They keep opinion to support them because they knew that we was incompetent. They knew that. They didn't matter financial. Most of the people want to see today, pay service to them, pay service to we are. I don't get many of them ingredients because they saw they keep ability we have to lead. They want to support them, we have to take money. So, women will know, but of course, the only way, the only viable option for him to the president is to submit to the Wakai. No way it happened. What made CDC think that they were popular when they were in the opposition? It was 2005. We saw in God the numerical thing together that came all the way to the president 2017. So the 400 product we were working with one family, the 400,000 product of whatever to the one family. The thing is the living illusion. Thank you, Lord, for blessing.
Thank you. One more caller, then we cross over to Costa. Let's see if we can take this person on the line. Good morning. Your name, where joining us from?
Good morning, Buaka. Good morning to the people of Liberia. Good morning, Petro. This is Jethro Emmanuel Colette.
Yeah, Jethro, you are sounding a little bit lower. You have to speak up.
Yeah, thank you, Robert. Are you getting me clearly?
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm on a farm, so that's why you hear me that a little nasal. But I want to first speak to the issue of LEC, right? The only way we can fight power theft in Liberia is that we should have grace on the electricity provided. There are people in Liberia that need current desperately than anyone else, and then those people, they cannot afford. So if you don't want power tech in their community, you have to be able to give them a grade and then also tell them what they need to use. If you're telling them that you're using only $10 current or $20 current, and then you're not going to bring this mountain filter or freezer or refrigerator, then you'll be able to restrict them. They will be able to have electricity. Everyone needs light, at least to charge their phone, least of all. You understand? That is one way we can fight it. But if LED, and also those who come doing the connection, they are all for LED, or 90% for LED. Community dwellers do not just go and connect their own line. LED does it for them. So LED on some needs to do an in-house search to know exactly who are those doing this thing. That is one way we fight and power tech. Then the issue about DeLong, people leaving DeLong's office. No, let me tell you, right? I was first of all disappointed in Senator DeLong to have an APEC party ex-minister to work in your office. No. There are very strong, energetic young people that should be over there. They are loyalists. You can't have someone who has served as minister to come and work in your office anymore. No. It's a denigration to them, they themselves, and also they should not be over there because they've reached other echelons. Even Ulysses Bashu, those of you, Ulysses Bashu has served as administrator for school, and we know exactly what happened there because I graduated from Rock International. And then Martin Kohler, he served as director for Center. How could say people come in the senator's office? There are young people. So now they're leaving. At least it means that young people should be able to gather over there and serve well. Because we made our leaders. We know exactly what we are loyal people. We should be over there and working, helping our leader to grow. Because those who I knew exactly someday they will be able to leave me. So it's not strange to us. We are moving forward. And I believe that he should take on that as a motto because he stays his second. This is why they decided to flex. But like we were keen on JMB, and that no one stopped. So let's move on from that point. Okay. Thank you for the show.
All right, Baga, that's the end of the calls. We're gonna take a pause from politics now and go to entertainment. We have with us the diva herself, Cecy Meeting, as our guest for the first time on the Costa Show.
Yeah.
Cecy, good morning and welcome.
Oh my God, good morning, boss. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Baga. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Baga is in the studio in Liberia. Okay, so Cecy, we're glad to have you this morning.
Yeah, but can I give a little comment on that LC?
Yeah, the LEC thing. Yeah, you had any experience with them?
Oh my God! So, boss, my house is on GSA Road. So you know, I'm one of those that go Liberia and give back every year. That's something proud of me. Great. And last year, I literally got sick. I almost died because they said I was transformer born. So we didn't have electricity for almost 8 weeks. I said, how people living in this country? You understand? And the part that was just shocking to me, my house is next to the guest speaker house. There's no way I should be out of electricity at all. And I got sick. So I don't know how Liberian living, because in the world we live in now, electricity, water, internet.
You can do all those things.
Yes. And, you know, and then with the pandemic, a lot of people was traveling, a lot of American citizens was traveling to like Gambia, Ghana, because they could work on the laptop. You know, like they were working online. I don't think if I ever could work online and get to Liberia, I would lose my job, because electricity is like, I don't even understand. So I just wanted to give my intake. I don't know how these people living in Liberia without having access. I learned that there was a community that did not get LEC for almost a year because a transformer burned.
Yeah.
You know, so let me know.
And you know the reason why a transformer can burn? The load, the overloading.
Yeah, because they say people can be stealing current.
Yeah, too many people on one transformer, and then it blows up. I know the area you're talking about where Buffer Chima lives.
Thank you. I'm right there. I'm right in that, you know, in that place. Yeah. But let me know if you guys are doing any program to help with electricity. I definitely will contribute, because boss, I got sick. I
Wow.
got sick. I was just miserable throughout my whole stay this year.
But
You know,
thank
so
God you're okay. Cecy,
yeah,
let's talk about the Liberian Choice Awards. I mean,
yeah,
this is the first edition of it.
yes.
And what brought it about? How did you come up with the idea for an award? Tell
Great.
us.
I came to this country and I become blessed in so many ways. Yeah, one of the youngest, richest Liberian female in the game.
Yeah.
We brought about this like in the diaspora because I've been back home many times. And entertainment wise, a lot going on over there for the entertainers. So they don't include us over here to be part. So, when this show been at this for 5 years, but because of the lack of fund, so it was down. So when they reached out to me, I was grateful to be a stake owner in the show. So
Mhm.
to be able to, recognize like honorable like you who are contributing endlessly front and back. I always see negative, good into negative. I always see bad into positive. That's me. I'm like the opposite part.
Mhm.
One day somebody was calling me the Costa female because I'm very controversial when it comes to the entertainment. So we decided to come up with such a great platform like you this year. You are our honorable. We're gonna be honoring you at the show, and that's one of the like very important part of this show is
I'm
to recognize Liberian diaspora who is contributing back home and overseas. So it's very important to me.
okay. And it's happening in Des Moines. So
Yes.
tell us the itinerary, when it will begin, how the program will look like, and stuff like that. Tell us about that.
Great question. Thank you. So the show actually, we have it start from I'll be in town on Thursday to be receiving you guys. We it starts from Friday, right? We're gonna be having it at the Franklin Junior High in Iowa, Des Moines. It's all the information is on, Library Choice Award page and mine page and finance page and your page.
Mhm.
You can find it there. So Friday we're doing workshop. Boss, why did I come up with such a platform? I'm looking forward to invest in businesses, in talent. So what the workshop start Friday, it's gonna be around like around 12 to 1. And then we have the press conference, which I was really hoping for you to be in town for the press conference because I have so much question on my plate to just ask you at the
So
press
the
conference.
press conference is happening on Friday.
Yeah, the press conference is Friday noon. Yeah, in the evening, right around 4, 5. And then
We'll see. Maybe it's possible I'll be able to. Yeah, we'll
oh
see.
yes, please,
Okay.
if you will,
We'll
it
see.
would be a great thing.
Okay.
Then we also have one of the high profile from Bangladesh, boss. I think I sent you his
Yeah,
information.
I looked him up. It's a great guy.
Yes, he's excited to meet up with you. So both of you guys gonna be at the same seat, and both of you guys gonna be having security. So it's gonna be very secure for you. So we make sure we hire the Iowa police, like real police, because we had dignitary, high profile people like you gonna be there. So and then on Saturday, which is the ceremony, of course, I'm your me host, finance and I.
The diva.
Yes, the show starts, the red carpet starts at 11. And guess what? I'm gonna be on the red carpet because I want to interview you and I want to interview the Bangladesh, ambassador. So I'm doing your interview on the red carpet. I'm doing 2 interviews there. Go backstage, get ready. Guess what? Before the show start, we go, I'm gonna be on stage dancing. So we're starting with a dance. So it's gonna be amazing. It's
It
gonna be a
sounds,
lot of connecting.
it sounds like we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh yes, boss, it is. It's definitely. Look, let me tell you something. So I was kind of a little gossiping with somebody, and somebody said, "Oh, Costa gonna be in the building." Wow, that's the people on the cover. Sugar Hot Daddy. I said, "You should be there."
That's
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah,
yeah.
but it sounds like there's gonna be a lot of fun.
It is.
My team and I we're looking forward to having a great
I
time.
can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, so that's gonna be really good. So you have different categories of awards that go into different people. So let's talk about some of them. What are some of the categories?
Okay, we do have the humanitarian category, and I'm big about humanitarian. It's a lot of people giving back in some kind of way. Like, look at your show right now. I'm just so excited to be here. Like, that Liberian see me. I feel like everything.
I already know you, man. Cecy, man. Everybody know you, man. Everybody know you. Everybody knows the diva.
Then we have the social media influencer. We have the entrepreneur, category. We got the CEO category. We got the best talk show host, female category. We got best artist, and all of these category, boss, just so you know, is for people who are not in Liberia. So, people that from Australia, Canada, South Korea, once you are outside of Liberia, this is your
this
show.
is for the diaspora.
Diaspora, yes, outside of Liberia.
Good.
Exactly. So, those are the few, category and many more,
Now let's talk about so the people in Iowa who are nearby who want to come out there. What do they need to do? Are there tickets that are going to be on sale? On sale or drinks and stuff like that? Let's talk about that.
Exactly. So all you need to do is go to www.Liberian Choice Award, or you just type in Liberian Choice Award. Our Eventbrite, you can go on event. And look, listen, when you buy a ticket now, it's cheaper. But when people like Honorable Henry Costa in the building, the ticket go up. So I know y'all Liberian people, sometimes y'all be skeptical, y'all don't believe something. Look, the people that behind the show, not small weight. So go now and get your ticket. Okay, guess what, boss? So in the building, everything gonna be happy. So after the show, by like 9 p.m., the show end, we go to the ballroom within our same place. So everything happening in the Franklin High High School. Right.
So there's one place where I have the show, and then the
ball dance. We're having a ball dance because we have a lot of adults.
Right in the ballroom in the same building.
Yes. But we leave from the theater, okay, and then we go to the ballroom for the ball dance.
That's good. You don't have to drive anywhere else.
No. The thing is, but we're making this very easy for people that come from out of state.
Yeah.
That's
good. That's beautiful. That's good, folks. For those of you who just tune in, we have with us Cecy Meteen, the diva, and she is the host of the first edition of the Liberian Choice Award. It's going to be happening in Des Moines, Iowa. I on 7 will be there along with 6 of my people from
I'm excited.
Pennsylvania and Delaware. She has a lot of high-profile people there. She has lots of different categories, all for Liberians in the diaspora who are making an impact. Who are doing something good.
Exactly.
So we want to say we're honored to have been invited to come. It's a great thing you've been doing. I've been following, what you've been doing, the good work.
Thank you, boss.
When you were in Liberia, I think it was last time, or the trip before your last trip, I watched. I think it was in the holiday season, right? You were doing a food packaging or something like that.
I was like this going we did hospital mattresses. We donated 200 mattresses, me and my fiance, in Warm. So we reached out to
Magibi?
Yes, in the lower Magibi. So we
I know.
We visited 5 women clinic and donated 200 hospital beds.
That is impressive. That is
impressive. Thank you, boss.
So I follow, and then there was another time you had a program at some entertainment center. I think it was on a holiday for the kids or something like that.
Yes, I did. So every year I go back, I do multiple stuff just to give back, to be a blessing from where I came from, because God has blessed me to be on the soil of milk and honey. So I'm not going to be a duck here. I'm not going to strip bling. I'm not going to bling. I'm going to do what I, Cecy Meteen, can do. And that is it.
Let's talk about the name, Meeting. You know, so I'm
Meeting.
very wondering, right? The first time I came across, I was like, okay, Cecy, okay, so no one name, but the Meeting. What's behind the Meeting? Because I know you took that name yourself.
Yes, I did. Star Power City Meeting. So the Star Power City Meeting, Star Power was a 2017 award. I was the Star Power in the diaspora for nearly 4 years. Yes. And of course, the city maintain. I used to ready before I came into the Liberian industry, 2006. I was working with a lot of international. Even right now, they just gave me the recognition. I'm an honorable. They're gonna be honorable. Sorry guys, I want to be Lamaya this morning. They're gonna be honoring me. You know, at the DDEA award in last 2019, they actually gave me Africa Youngest Lifetime Achievement Award, which were presented by Frank Atu to that show. So I was in the international community and I was one of the girls who kept my legs closed. So most of the producers on set, you know, from movie to red carpet hosting to hosting show, they used to call me She Maintained Herself. So I just took the name for my
Okay, season meeting.
Yeah.
See. So where you got a name from? Someone's asking for the website. Is it www.liberianchoiceaward.com?
Yes, LiberianChoiceAward.com. Or look, just go on Facebook and type in Liberian Choice Award. All the information on there. Or come right on my page. I always post things about it. All the information is there. Yeah, thank you.
I just type it right under the thing here so they can see it.
Definitely. Thank you, boss.
You can buy your tickets right there.
Buy your tickets.
Now I know how she got a CZ Star Power Meeting. That's fantastic. Liberian Toys Awards is gonna be in Des Moines, Iowa. You know, we look forward to having a good time. I hear there's a pretty good sized Liberian community out there.
Yes, boss, and we also have a lot of people coming from Minnesota. I know, a lot of people from Minnesota, a lot. So the Iowa have the biggest Liberian community right now, I think, when I did my research. And it's something always going on there.
You think the bigger than Minnesota? I mean, I know how Nigeria is moving up there, but
but they're more active in the entertainment sector now than Minnesota.
Okay, that's very good. Well, I have not been to Iowa. I'm looking forward to having a good time in Iowa at the Liberian Choice Awards. Cecy Meeting, the diva, she's here. She does incredible stuff. It's true. I've followed her. I've seen the work that she's been involved with in Liberia, helping the underprivileged, the rural folks. You heard her, you know, donating beds to clinics out there in the rural parts of the country. Magibi, that's just incredible.
Thank you, Bart.
Thank you. I wish you. You know when God bless you and you share that blessing, you give back. God can bless you more, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, so definitely. That's why I have one of the highest business running. I just hit 40K profit. You know, I run a wholesale business where I help to establish people businesses in Liberia, and it's going very well. So I'm just blessed for that. Yeah.
We thank God for that, Cecy. We thank God for that. That is incredible. So thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you. We're still running the jingle. We're gonna keep running it till the event, and we're gonna be out there in Des Moines. We'll have a good time. Thank you so much, Cecy.
All right, let me just give a quick shout out, boss.
You're most welcome. Give a shout out.
I just want to give a shout out to Liberia. Y'all, please understand that Liberia is all we have, and you can make it better. I can make it better. Okay, let's learn to see the bigger picture instead of shifting blinks. And let's learn to respect people that are bold enough to be realist, because we need those people in our society. And don't forget to follow me, all right? Star Power Cecy Meeting. You can follow me there and follow me on Instagram. Cecy Meeting. Look, I'm using the opportunity right now because this is huge for me.
Go right ahead,
so
Cecy.
Follow me there. And shout out to my fiance, Richmond. Okay, and not forgetting, shout out to Team LCA. We put it up. The show is a sold-out show. We could get people like Honorable Henry Costa. That is it. We already penetrate. Thank you, guys. I'm going back to bed.
All right, Cecy. We're looking forward to seeing you. there you have it, folks. Cecy, style, power, maintain. So you see, brother, I didn't know what the name stood for. So now I understand. She said she maintained, she maintained her dignity, even though she was in the industry, but she kept her dignity as a woman intact. And so she's proud of that, which is a good thing. I want to do a condolence treat for our brother and our friend, Brother Sanford Roberts of California. Sanford, I'm very sorry. My condolences on the loss of the mother of your children. And over the weekend, it must be very tough. Now, the kids don't have their mother anymore, and you're going to have to be everything for them. And my sympathy. I pray the Lord will console you and the family during this very bitterly dark period. All right, folks. And for those of you who celebrated your birthday over the weekend, you're celebrating today, I want to say happy birthday, happy belated birthday to you. And may God bless all of you. So sometime today, I will find a time to do the podcast I told you about, to drop the bombshell, the first one. And I go to Henry's school today. He's starting real school, normal school. He's in K2. We used to say K2, what? K2 Polo.
KB Polo.
Henry at K2 Polo right now. He graduated from preschool on Friday. And he's moved to. It's a surprise that man not downstairs yet, because normally time they don't come downstairs. But but man stay upstairs. Our fellow in line as well. The one saying no business, so he won't come downstairs. Yeah, like I had to sleep in one room. Man, he said, "Man, your room, man. When I was sleeping in room, so my house you sleep in your room. But when you come to my house, he wants to sleep in your room. I always let me open the door. Me lay down to the foot of the bed. Yeah, 2-3 in the morning, my man, I go wake up, man. Yeah, but last night I was very in. I sang the bed. So he never get upside. Yeah, they can't understand, my man.
They can understand.
I hear there is a protest at Semenko. Yeah, people say William Yanford just told me that people are protesting at Semenko, and I'm told it is the I think you heard what happened to Billima, right? Billima community. You know what Billima is?
Billima is around Semenko. Once you pass by Semenko before reaching Jamaica Road.
Jamaica Road, yeah. Billima is right there. Yeah. So there was a disaster there. You heard about it, right? Yeah, there was a disaster. I think the water broke down some homes and stuff like that. So the community people, I think they are blaming Semenko.
Yeah.
They are blaming Semenko for the pollution that's leading to that and all that kind of stuff. So they are protesting right now as we speak. That's what I'm being told. Look into it after the show, get more information on it, and we're gonna bring them on. We're gonna find some other people there and speak with them. And some of the victims of the disaster. I saw a live video yesterday where some people's homes got completely razed to the ground. And so find a way. Let's talk to them and find out what's going on. All right, folks. So I want to say thank you all for watching, for being here, and it's an honor. It is an honor. We thank God for life. We thank God for good health, and we thank God for everything and everything that He hasn't done yet that He will do. We thank Him for that as well. And I wish all of you a blessed day, and be good to someone, and be good to yourself, and know that the world does not revolve around you. The world does not exist for only your happiness and that of your family, and the other people matter. God bless you all, and have yourselves a beautiful day. Bye-bye.
All right.